So let me solve this isometric projection view into orthographic projection. Let's draw the orthographic projection of these drawings. Okay. So here I will assume that this is the front view. So this is the direction in which the front view is viewing from. I will start with this point. Okay, I will start with this point. So this is the reference point. I will take it. So from that reference point, draw a, this is 90-degree angle. So you have to draw a arc of, what is this arc radius? This is R45 and this is radius 10. So this one radius 10 and this web thickness is 20. So this is R45 means here it will be R35 and it is will be R55 and this dimension will be let's take it as plus 10. So R, I will draw R35 arc, then R55 arc and R65 arc from one point. Let's draw a circle of radius 35, that means 70 diameter circle. So from same reference point, draw a circle of 55 radius is nothing but 110. Then again draw a circle of 65 radius is nothing but 130. Okay, so then what you have to do, so from the reference point, so this is the reference point, so take it in normal line. So you have to draw a line of 45-degree angle. So from here it is 45 means, so this will be 0 minus 45 will give 45 from here. So I will say length, you take randomly say 150 length, 150 length at minus 45, you will get this line. Okay, again, so here also I want so this is minus 90 plus say let's take 100 only, minus 135. So I will get this arc. So you can trim these arcs, so unwanted lines you can trim, and also only you need to retain these three arcs. So these arcs are not necessary, only you need to retain these three arcs, 1, 2, 3, these three arcs. Okay, from here what I will do, so let's join this for time being, let's join these two lines, okay, with normal line. Here also let's join these two lines. From the midpoint of that, from the midpoint of this line you can draw a circle. Here also from the midpoint of this line you can draw a circle over here. Okay, then you trim unwanted portion. Here I don't want this inside and this inside, and then make what are the lines you required to make it visible. You select and make it visible. So these two line has to be visible, so I will make it visible. Okay, and then so this radius will be, see here it is given, it is 20 radius, this radius will be 20. From the same center I draw a circle of 20, this one here up to here. Okay, you draw a circle up to here. So then what I will do, inside portion you can trim this, inside portion you can trim this, so then what I will do, then this here also you have a circle from where you started, you have a circle of say 10 diameter here they mention, draw a circle of 10 mm diameter. Okay, so once you draw the 10 mm diameter, this circle will be say radius 20 they mention, this is radius 15, this circle will be radius 20. Okay, you draw a circle of 20. From here to here height will be 25 they given. uh, okay, this circle will be how much are you able to make it? 15. This is 10 mm diameter, 10 mm, this radius itself is 20, then that means circle will be 40 mm diameter. Try a circle of 40 mm diameter. Okay, so once you draw, this is what we get. So try a circle of 40 mm diameter. After that, so here, so this you need to make this circle. So here what I will do, this has to be 15 radius, so radius 15. Okay, so you go to arc by tangent arc, from this tangent to this tangent you make arc with radius 15. Okay, like this. Similarly, so once you make it, similarly other side also you make tangent arc from here to here, so you make 15 radius. Sorry. So now what I will do here, so I have to make a here in between these two circles I have to make a 15 mm radius. What I will do, I draw a circle of 30 mm radius, 15 mm means 30 mm circle I will draw. So you place this circle like this, you place manually. So this much is so very sufficient. On the other side also you can place like this. After placing, you trim unwanted portion. How we will going to trim unwanted portion? Like this, you trim unwanted portion here, 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 here. So this is what your required drawing look. Up to this portion it will be look like this. Okay, this portion. So after that, what I have to do, here you see from this end, so this web thickness, this thickness will be, see here they given 15 mm. So from the center you take so here, from here again this side will be, from here to here it will be 25 mm. So here, so from this center what I will do, 55 means 7.5 on this side at minus 180 or 180 whatever. On the other side also take 7.5 at 0. Draw a line of 25. This is here the given 25 mm height. Draw a line of 25 at 90. On the other side also draw a line of 25 at 90. So then, so what I have to do, once you draw this, remove unwanted lines here. I don't want this line, this inside line, this line, and this is here, this surface is also not visible. Only up to this point it is visible, here to here it is not visible. After that you close this, so only this portion of the portion will look like this. From here it is a horizontal line, you draw this. From here you have to take it upward, so at a distance of 35, here to here it is 35, take it 35, enter 90. So then here it is again 15 at 180, again make it downward, you close this surface. So this is how the front will look like up to here. Again, so this edge and this edge, these two edges coincide, come along the same line. This will be 15 mm. Okay, so here you see from here to here it is 35 mm. You draw 35 mm line. On the other side, if If you think it is not able to complete, you can do scaling. So now I will move it downward little bit. Okay, so then I can here to here you draw 35 mm, the 35 mm length at 90. So this is not you are not supposed to close this. This is open to the curved surface. You make it open here also, 35 at 90. Once you draw this, see here this diameter will be 45 mm. So you need to draw 45 mm. Anyhow this will become at center. So 45 mm rectangle is visible from the front. From the front side, this look like a rectangle of. So this diameter is 45. This length will be from here to here it is 15 plus this end 5, this end 15. Okay. So here it is the width will be from the front side, width will be say 35 width and height will be 45. Height will be the diameter what you are able to see. So diameter is 45 means, so this will become so is there any distance is given here, you see. So from here to here the center distance is not given. Let's assume it is connected to the center line only. Okay, and take this portion. So if it is 45 here means you take it 45 means top side will be 22.5. Okay, 22.5 and the bottom side also 22.5. Let's make it 45 towards bottom. Okay, this is what rectangle will be pass through. This is 5 mm from here towards the left side, 5 mm at 180. This will be total length is equal to diameter 45 at 90. Here you draw total width of the this one rectangle is 35. 15 plus 15 plus 5, 35 at 0. So then you can delete this. Once you make it from here to here it is 22.5. 45 divided by 2. From here to here left side 5 mm. The height will be equal to diameter of the cylinder, it is 45. From here to here it is 35. So then downward it is 45. Then you close this. So this is how the front view will look like. So here as this surface is dominant over this edge up to this portion, this is visible. So again you can show this as a hidden line here. From here to here you can show by hidden line. And also here circle is passing 20 mm from the center. Say you have to draw a 20 mm means 10 mm upside. You have to show a hidden line. Again 10 mm downside also you have to show a hidden line. Like this. For our requirement use extend to next command and extend full length, and unwanted line you can trim like this. Okay, like this your profile will be look. Okay, the front profile will be look like this. Okay. So it is not possible to make it with This one means you can scale down. So once you scale down the front view, then obviously you have to scale, because entire dimension is taken by this front view itself. So here you see lot of length 35, 35, here 22.5, okay, 75, and here also so much length will be involved, R45, R 55, 65, so that it is not possible to make it in A4 sheet. For that you need to reduce this, do the scaling for the front view. Okay, I will go for scaling, scale to 1 is to 2, scale factor you just enter 0.5. okay, you can place it anywhere you want, left side better, so that you can right side view also. Okay, so you have to right side view in this direction. This is what the front view will be. So in order to draw the top view, just draw the xy line. Because I scaled down to 50%, your all dimension you have to reduce into 50% and take down from now onwards. Okay, so draw the xy line. So for our betterment, let's move on to top, so that you will get enough space. Normal line, select normal line, draw this one line, then so draw the top view, how the top view will be look like. So see top view, from here it will start. So you can see the rectangle over here. Okay, the top view can be enclosed by box of this dimension 60, and this dimension will be from here to here 45, whatever this dimension will be there. Okay, so let's with the use of projection line, I will draw the projection lines. So for time being I will draw this much. We'll see what are the portion is visible. So this line is visible. Let's start from here to near to plane, this one. So here to this side, this is top to bottom, this dimension. What you are able to see here, it is so top here the top view will be, see it has to enclose from here to here. Okay, so this one, so this width is not given here. So let's assume the width, because it is 45 here, so 45 means let's assume this as 45. Let's assume this as 20. So you just take a box here with visible line. (20 mm) width. 20 is nothing but you have to reduce the dimension into 10 and 90. So as I scale down to 50%, the front view, here you have to take half of the dimension, 90, then you close this, you get this profile. Say let's assume it is 10 mm, sorry 20, then it will be reduced to this 10 mm here, this. Okay, so here on top of this you can see this rectangle box. So it is having a dimension of, the diameter is 45, the diameter is 45 and width will be 35. So diameter is 45 is nothing but here if it is reduced from the center you have to take 22.5. 22.5 half is 11.125. 11.25 you take from the center. From here you take 11.25 at 90. So you, like this it will be from here to here 22.5 if you take complete downward. So this is what the rectangle what we can see from the top corresponding to this one. So because it is coming on the top, okay, this line has to shown as a hidden line underneath line. So this line has to shown as a hidden line. This complete box is visible from the top. Okay, again this is also 10 mm, this is also 10 mm I taken. So this circle, okay, is so it is in lateral direction. So this portion of the rectangle is shown in hidden line. Hidden line, use extend to next command, draw by using hidden line only. And this hole what we see here, okay, from the top view also it is in line with this. So this one and this one will both match. You can draw like this in the top also. Okay, so this hole as well as this hidden line will be coinciding at the same. Okay, so then this portion out of this say width 35, this is 35 width. So after this 45 mm diameter, you can see 15 mm depth what you see this one. So this with the help of normal line draw this projection line. These two lines are normal lines, projection line. I make it as normal, and this will be appear even after this for about say 10 mm. So this line will be there up to 10 mm. On the other side here it is not mentioned. Let's take it is wider little bit. Total will be 60. Total will be 60, so that you already taken 45 here. 45 plus 10, this side 10 and this side will be 5. Okay, so this side you take 10 mm here, this will be 5. So you have to take half of that because we are doing in half scale. The 10 mm off means 5 mm. 5 mm at 90, and you close this with the help of visible line. You close this and close this. Zoom this area for clear drawing. You make this line visible one, and here also for about 5 mm it has to be there. 5 mm means here it has to be 2.5, half of it. Okay. So then this end portion we return. So I think this will complete the drawing. Here say 10 mm hole will be there, that has to be shown at the this up to this 10 mm thickness. Okay, so this is 10 mm radius, means 10 mm diameter in original drawing means 5 mm in upscale. So 5 mm, diameter means here the radius has to be 2.5. So here from the center, so if you take center of this entire line, entire thing, you can measure distance between the projection line. So this one and this one, so it will be 51.82. So half of that will be required line, 51.82, half of that, say here 51.82 divided by 2, that is the required dimension. 51.82 divided by 2 at 0, this is the required dimension. So this is the center. So from here you have to take a whole portion. So if this is the center, on the other side, so 10 mm is the diameter in the original section, that means 5 mm in the reduced scale. So here 2.5 mm, here 2.5 mm you have to take. Just take a reference line and then you trim this portion. Then from here I take hidden line, so say 2.5 mm at 180, here also 2.5 mm at 0. So if you measure this distance between these two lines has to be 5 mm. Okay, so you can extend this line up to here. So unwanted line you can trim. This is the hole, this hole what we see here. This hole in the top view. So your top view will be look like this. So cylindrical shaped portion will be this one. So the whole of the cylinder face will be this one. So this curved profile is shown like a surface in the top. So trim unwanted projection line here once you complete top view. So with the help of x1 y1 line we can x1 y1 line, this is you clearly mention it is x line, it is y line, this is VP vertical plane, this is HP horizontal plane, this will be left profile plane. Okay, right view will be drawn on left profile plane. So how the right view will look like? So right view will look like from here to here it is look like a rectangular surface only. So from here it is look like a this one, here two cylinder it will look like. Okay, here also you have to take it in reduced scale. So for that what I will do is so draw the bisector line. To draw say 100 at minus 45 means 220, here it is minus 90 minus 135. Okay. So then draw the horizontal projection line here and here, like this you draw all horizontal projection lines into left profile plane from the top view. Like this you draw the projection lines, make sure it is 90 degree. If you not sure you just enter angle and say enter. Here up to here it look like a horizontal line, up to here from this surface to this surface it look like a horizontal line. Okay, here to here, see this portion. So from here to here it look like a horizontal line, so till here. Okay, here also one visible edge will come. So let's make that one. You see here, so from here to here it is a rectangle. Okay, what we see between these two edges, that will be the width. So take that. Okay, so this is what this one. Okay, so here this is curved one, so it is not clearly shown with hidden line. It is curved one, it is not parallel. So this hole you can show with hidden line. So from this side view also, so this line has to be hidden. So with the help of normal line you draw the projection from here to here, only up to here it is enough. Zoom better, zoom the area where you are going drawing. So here to here and here to here, make it a normal line. It is visible line, you can change it to normal. So in between these two lines you can trim this portion and you can select these two lines, you can show it as a hidden line. So after that, so this portion from here onwards, this line is not visible, it will widens up to this. From here to here it will widen like this. Okay, So up to 35 mm. 35 mm means up to this edge you have to draw. Okay, draw this projection line, make it normal. Okay, what I have to do here is, so I will draw this portion. You have to keep the drawing in your mind and you have to do this up to here, up to here, again here also, up to here, up to here, up to here. That surface is visible. So after that, so this is what we drawn from here to here, 10 mm. 10 mm means this one. Up to this portion you have to draw, and up to here, this portion you have to draw. Okay, so then up to this portion, up to this end you have to draw. So then here from this center you have to draw a circle. Okay, circle here in the side view you can see this circle, 20 mm and 45 mm circle. Okay, and then for that tangential to that you can draw this line. So when you are drawing the circle, because the front view is reduced to 0.5 mm scale, you have to take half of the dimension while transferring to the side view. So here the center line, so this will be taken as center line. Okay, so with normal line I will draw up to here. So you can trim this portion so that this line center will be center of the circle here. So draw a circle of 45. 45 means half of 45 will be 22.5. 22.5 diameter. Circle of 22.5 diameter with visible line only you have to draw. You have to draw a circle of 22.5. So let me see what is this dimension. It is showing 36. So diameter has to be 22.5, like that. Draw the circle. So it will fit in between these two lines. In between these two lines. Okay. Again, one more circle of diameter. So one more circle of diameter 10. This is 20 is the circle. Diameter is 20 here. Here it has to be 10 because you are doing in half scale. It will fit here exactly. Okay, like that you have to draw. Then you have to join this tangent to the arc. So there is something wrong in between these two projection lines. Tangent to the arc, you join the line. So this will complete your problem. Is there anything left to write in top view? You hidden line, you draw this hidden line. Then this surface is visible. These two circle you draw. Okay, this is what is the final drawing of your problem, this problem, front view, top view and side view. You no need to show the dimension, you just draw and complete the problem. Okay, this is the complicated problem. More often it will also ask okay, so you practice little bit, and whatever the problem I given for assignment, you complete and show me by the next week. Okay, today is 6th I think, so next week will be I think 13th I will be having class. I will meet on that day and show all the assignment I give. I uploaded in the LMS software. Please refer and do it.